Let's have a strap handy. And a block. And once we center, we'll come lying down. So you might like to have your blanket handy too. If you are chilly, you might like to drape it over your chest or belly. So first, let's just come into a seated position. And let's take 3 cleansing breaths. You can close the eyes. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Bring one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Let the shoulders and arms relax. And find that perfect alignment for your spine, where you're not leaning forward or back, but you're right at center. Let the tongue relax in the mouth and allow the roof of your mouth to rise like a dome. Invite the skin on your forehead to soften, gently drawing your awareness to your third eye. Notice your normal breath here. What is the quality of your normal breath? Is it shallow? Is it soft, light? Or is your breath heavy and deep? Does your breath feel smooth or rigid? Is there any texture to your natural breath? Now let's start to exaggerate our natural breath. Just make it a little bit more noticeable. Now you have an opportunity to change the qualities of your breath. Notice if you'd like your breath to be smoother or deeper. As you create a nice quality and rhythm for your breath, allow your breath to really get down into the belly. And allow your throat to be slightly contracted so you can hear your ujjayi sound, ocean sound. Keep your breath as you bring the palms together at heart center. Allow any intentions for this practice to come forward. And we'll send these intentions out with the sound of Om. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for Om. Inhale, reaching out and up. The top of your inhale, palms touch. Exhale, bring them down through the center line. Moving with your own breath. Getting into your magnetic field around you, your aura. You can smoothen out your energy or any chatter in the mind. Let's take one more. Pausing at the heart, honoring yourself, honoring each other. And let's come lying down on our mats. Feel free to have a blanket on top of your mat for extra cushioning. Or you're welcome to cover part of the torso with your blanket. And just have your strap next to you. Let your hands rest on the belly. And just notice how your breath might feel different laying down. Try to keep your same breath rhythm. You can always choose to tone your breath down a little bit. If your breath is a little bit too much effort, you can make it a little bit softer. And don't rush your breath. Have a little bit of space for your transitions at the top of the inhale and bottom of the exhale. Keeping your breath, let's step the right foot into the strap. Beginning to circle this leg. You're welcome to close the eyes. You're also welcome to gaze at one spot on the ceiling. And just exploring your body with your breath and movement. And if the mind wanders off, you can simply draw it back. It's the nature of the mind to think. So honor your mind for that. You can also train the mind to stay in the present moment with you. Reverse the direction of your circle. Good. And when you're ready, start to go side to side. You can switch which hand is holding the strap depending on which side you're going to. And let your head rock in the opposite direction of your foot. Good. The next time that you come into the twist, with your leg reaching to the left, reach that right arm away. Let your head fall to the right, and let's take a few deep breaths here. What is the body feeling? What new places are opening where you could send your breath? Use your inhale to come up to center. And open it up, holding the strap with your right hand. Reach through that right leg. Left arm reaches away. Sending your breath into this right side. On an inhale, reach up to center. And draw your nose towards your leg, walking your hands up the strap. Bend your left knee and press your left foot into the floor. Now bend your right knee out to the right side and bring this right ankle to your left knee. Let your head relax down. Take your right hand to the right thigh and just pulse this right leg. Good, yeah. So the right knee is just bouncing a little bit. And you're opening the right hip. And let the right leg relax in stillness. You can stay right here in this position. Or if you'd like to come in a little deeper, draw your left knee. You can hold the back of the thigh in with your hands. Keep your right foot that's on the thigh flexed. Good, and send your breath down into this right hip. See if you can find more space. You can imagine that your breath is a light. And as you inhale, this light comes down into your right hip, cleansing it of any muckiness. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Let's take one more breath here. On an exhale, nice and slow. Let that left foot down. Reach your right foot up again. Lower your left leg. You can take the strap off your right foot, but keep your right leg straight. You can roll out the ankle. We're going to lower this right leg all the way down to the floor, but reach through the toes the entire time, making that right leg longer as it goes down. You can sigh it out once both legs are on the floor. Stepping your left foot into the strap. Finding your breath. Finding your gaze point. Would you like to close the eyes and gaze inwardly, or pick one spot on the ceiling? As you circle the leg, You're exploring and opening your body with breath and movement. And if the mind wanders off, simply bring it back. Reverse the direction of the circle. When you're ready, start to go side to side. Beautiful. Let's pause in the twist. Reaching your left arm away. You can even kind of reach through that left leg into the twist. Send your breath down into the places that are feeling this. Come back to the light imagery. See your light finding new space in the body. Use your inhale to pass through center and over to the other side. Let your head spill to the right, reaching your right arm away. On an inhale, reach this left leg up to center. Walk your hands up the strap, bowing your head towards the leg. Bend your right knee and press your right foot into the floor. Good. Now bend your left knee out to the side a little bit, bringing your left ankle to the right knee, and relax your head down. Take your left hand to the left thigh and just bounce this left knee. coaxing the left hip open. And let your leg come into stillness. And draw the whole posture in if that's comfortable. I like to place my hands under the back of the thigh. Or if this still doesn't feel like enough, you can hold on to the shin. Okay. Either way, keep your left foot that's on the right knee flexed to protect the knee. Send the light of your breath down into your left hip. Can you find more space? Clear out any muck. Our hips are the largest joint of the body. They end up storing a lot of emotions, emotional toxicity, or just anything that we haven't had time to process. So life experiences that we haven't fully processed. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. See if you can soften a little bit more here. Last breath. When you're ready, let your right foot down and lift your left foot up in the strap. Lower your right leg all the way out long. Take the strap off of your left foot and circle the ankle. A little bit in each direction. Now lengthening your leg all the way through the toes as you lower it down to the earth. Sigh it out. One more time. Let the arms rest out by the sides. Tuning into your body. Can you scan your body from the toes up through the crown? Take about a minute scanning from the bottom to the top. And when you reach the top, begin to deepen your breath. stretch the arms up over the head, getting long. Now hug your knees into the chest, tucking the nose into the knees. Draw your knees together. Let your strap fall out to the side. And you can actually take your block and place it in between the knees. So you're holding on to this block with the thighs, the knees, and my block is touching a portion of my lower leg as well. Good. Now try to create a 90-degree angle at your hips. Let your arms come out to the sides. Getting into the spine a little bit more. Let's just rock ever so slightly side to side. Just feel that. And you get to control how far you go to each side. Good. Start to play with it. You're building strength and you're unwinding that spine as you go side to side. This can help to strengthen the muscles that go all the way up on either side of the spine. And also to lengthen the spine by loosening any kinks. And some of you might be able to go all the way almost to the floor on each side. Find that balance. Last one to each side. Let the knees fall all the way over to the left. Take your right arm up and around. Big circles. And go the other way. We're just taking about 3 in each direction. Spread through your fingers. Can you really stretch through the arm and hand? Good, and reach it up and away from you as far as it will go. You can look towards that right hand. And on an exhale, soften and relax into the pose. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. A few big circles with this left hand. Stretching all the way through the arm. Other way. And reach it away and up slightly. On an exhale, relax. Inhale to center. Let the block come next to you on your side. Hug the knees into the chest. And open both knees into happy baby. Really let your knees bend out on the outer sides of the ribs. Draw your feet down to the earth, a little bit in front and to the side of each sitting bone. Inhale, lift your hips up. Tuck your shoulders under slightly. Now, as you press into your feet, try to let the buttocks muscles relax and hang. Imagine your inner thighs rolling slightly towards each other. And press down through your arms and hands. Take your block and find an appropriate height, placing it underneath your sacrum. And then let your sacrum rest on the block, coming into restorative bridge. Let the arms release by the sides. You can extend one leg out long, just opening the psoas more. And when you're ready, switch. Ooh. I think my candle just made a little tinging noise. Good, and release that leg that's extended. Relaxing in your restorative bridge for a moment. And let's inhale, pressing into the feet, lift the hips higher than the block. Take the block out and lower down, relax. Let your knees fall in towards each other. I'm going to offer you to take this last minute before Shavasana to do anything that you like. Feel free to practice any pose that your body might be asking for. And I'll play you a little bit of music here as you explore. As you're ready, begin to make your way into Shavasana pose. We'll rest here for several minutes. You can let everything go. Open your ears to listening. slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes. You can roll onto one side. And gently press up to seated. We return to this same position, Sukhasana, as we began. You can bring one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. And I'll share a poem with you by Dana Faulds. Open, nothing to wall out or hold in. Open like the wide sky at twilight. Open as the ocean or the reach of the unknown. Open as a heart that chooses not to close. Bringing the palms together at the heart. Remembering your intentions. And you're welcome to set an intention for your week. And we'll close this practice with a sense of openness. Keep the heart open as we close with the sound of Om. Remember that as we Om, it doesn't matter what your voice sounds like, if it's gravelly or cracky that day. It's really just about you're creating a little vibration that helps your third eye center, your home of wisdom, to be a little bit more open. So we can hear that inner intuition of what's right for us, what's not. So let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. And you can just listen or join in with me for the sound of Om. The light in me bows to the light in you. All one. Namaste. Thank you.